Hello, friends. How are you? I am going to miss you guys this week, but that won't stop what you need to do, which is get everything, all the tension out. So let's have a seat or stand up. If you've been sitting today, it might feel better to stand up. Take your pick. And we'll be using the ball and sock today, so make sure to have that nearby. Scooching forward on the chairs that you feel your feet flat on the ground. Roll your shoulders a few times. And we do this because generally people are shrugging their shoulders up to their ears. So full range of motion and now beginning to exaggerate it. So slow it down and exaggerate it. Lift up to your ears, press everything as far back, like you're peeling your shoulder blade off your back, and then down. Go even slower, especially when you press back. Think about how that feels. Good, and now reverse. Press all the way back, slow it up. You may even feel some burning going on. This takes a lot of muscular effort. That's why when you work hard or you're thinking hard and your shoulders are up by your ears, you feel kind of tired or you might even get a headache. All those muscles are contracted. Okay. Relax, bring your shoulders up, back, and reset. Really nice. Let's move up into the neck. Tuck your chin, look forward and look up. So slow nods, gradually making them bigger depending on how your neck feels today. As you do this, you are naturally pumping blood and nutrients up into your brainstem. Gaze up, open your jaw. Kind of a silent scream. Stretch your jaw open, feel the tension release in your jaw, your face, your cheeks. Jut your jaw forward, close your teeth, tilt your head back if you can, and stretch your throat. Bring your shoulders down, brush your chin up, and release. Gaze to the right, swivel your head to the left. Do this a couple times, noticing which shoulder you can gaze over a little bit more. Noticing which shoulder it feels a little stickier. Gaze forward. Tilt your head to the right, just enough to feel a little stretch on the side. Take your hand on your head, stretch your left arm out low, and then press back. Lift your chin slightly. Drop your left shoulder down. Breathe into the left side of your neck. You might even close your eyes. There's a lot of sensation here, because these are the muscles that help lift your shoulders up by your ear. Press your arm back a little bit more. Keep your head right where it is. Put your hands on your lap. Drop your head very slowly, gently. Gaze forward, gaze up. Tuck. Lift. Come center, neutral. Tilt your head to the left. See how that is. Stretch your right arm out, palm facing backward. Press back. Add the left hand if you like, and lift your chin slightly. If you're tucking your head, just keep it nice and even. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Notice which side was a little bit more sticky. Let go of your head. Bring your hands onto your lap. Let your head drop. It'll naturally roll to the center. Pause here. You can stay here. Just the weight of your head will help stretch mid-back. If you'd like a little bit more, you can interlace your hands behind your head. Keep your spine straight, elbows point forward, adding the weight. This can feel a bit alarming because of all the tension there. Breathe deeply through your nose. Exhale slowly. Chin will come closer to your chest. You may feel more sensation between your shoulder blades. Do that twice more. Deep breath in. Slow exhalation. You can also use one hand. If two hands is too much. Keep your chin where it is. Drop your hands to your lap. Slowly lift your head. Slowly lift your gaze. Couple more really slow, really big nods. So as you sit here nodding, be physical. Yes. Maybe think for a moment of the kinds of things you could say yes to. Maybe something that frightens you a bit. Say yes to dancing. Yes to skipping in the parking lot on your way to your car. Yes to putting down the phone more. Looking up at the sky more. Look forward. Really nice. Neck is all back to normal. Let's move into chest. Open your arms wide. Spread your fingers wide and press your arms back. Exhale, cross left arm over right and hug. Tuck your chin. Roll down as far as you want. Inhale, come on up. Open your arms wide. Press your arms back, look up. Cross right arm over left, hug. Tuck your chin, roll forward. Keep your chin tucked, keep rolling up. And let's continue. Open. Exhale, close. Maybe feet are wide this time and you can roll down between your legs and dangle. You don't have to do this to my pace. Do it on your own pace. If you want to stay upside down for a minute, do it. Just switch your arms every time. If you want to help your balance, keep your eyes closed. When you move and close your eyes, you work something in your brain called proprioception. Proprioception is amazing. It's how you instinctively know where your body is in space without seeing where it is in space. It's really helpful for you as you age. And some of you may have neuropathy in your feet. You may not be able to feel so well in your feet. Proprioception is what keeps you from tripping. All right, last time coming up. Nice, open wide. Look forward. Lift your arms up, touch your thumbs. Bend your elbows, press your elbows back, palms facing forward, elbows come towards your waist. Straighten your arm, touch. Let's keep going. Press your elbows and arms back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Draw elbows down. Straighten, lift, touch thumbs, press back. You may note that you're able to press farther and farther back because your upper back muscles, when they contract, as you press your elbows back, they're contracting, right? That tells the front of your body to let go. There's a $10 word for that process. You don't need to know it. Just know it's working great for your posture. It's working great for your shoulder health. You're also building scapular stability, another big word for shoulder health. So as you press back, little muscles underneath your shoulder blade have to work. They're getting stronger when you do that. One more time. Good. Shake it out. And you maybe notice a little cardiovascular with that too. Now, moving into the spine, some juicy twists, and then we'll get after the hips with the wall and the ball. Raise your right arm up by your ear. Reach back. Left hand on the inside of your knee. You can use that for leverage, pressing back and then coming forward. And then we will alternate. Lift, left, twist, and then back. Just keep going. Make this natural. Now begin to watch how far you're twisting. Lift, reach, twist. What do you see out of the corner of your eye? If you use your hand on the inside of your leg, you may feel you get just a little bit more leverage. Maybe now you're seeing the entire chair back or something really fascinating on the wall behind you. Let's go left one more time. Now you've just warmed everything up. All the muscles up and down your back, they're like ropes, and they were contracting and moving. So now let's hold the twist. Grasp onto the arm of your chair. Adjust your body so you feel comfortable. Your knees will stay forward. Inhale, lift your spine, lift your chest. As you exhale, think of cinching in your waist, tucking your navel to your spine, and twisting. Do that again. Inhale, straighten your spine. Exhale, tone your belly using the leverage of the chair's arm. One more time. Inhale, lift. Straighten. Exhale, tone. What do you see out of the corner of your eye now? It's amazing. Your body really responds quickly. Counter twist. Come center. So second side, adjust your body so you feel comfortable. Feet are flat on the floor. Hold on to the left arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tone your center and twist. What do you see out of the corner of your eye? Inhale, straight spine, think extending up. Exhale, tone your belly. Now what do you see? Do that again. Unwind, counter twist. Great. So the plan is we will hit the pecs and the hips and glutes. Come back and stretch your hips, okay? So that is the class plan, taking out your very fancy rolling device. So rolling the pecs is very, it can be very sensitive because of so much of this throughout the years. It's normal for all of us. So here's the area of concern, almost to the armpit, kind of in a rainbow shape, and right under the collarbone. So what you'll find is this roll of muscle that feels almost like gosh, you'll feel it. When you feel it, you'll know. So that's where that's where you can press in against the wall. And then moving your arm will also help that muscle release. So let's get after it. So placing the ball just about 2 inches above the nipple, right under your collarbone. Bring your arm out, bend your elbow, and raise your hand up. If that doesn't work for shoulders, place your arm anywhere you feel comfortable. And maybe put a soft bend in your knees, bringing the ball down the wall a few inches, just so you can use the pressure of your feet into the wall. Now beginning to roll side to side. All the way to your sternum, in almost a rainbow shape, all the way to armpit. And many of you may feel like, what the heck is that? You guys, that is a trigger point. That is a muscle that's in a chronic spasm. And your sustained pressure is going to help that spasm release. And maybe right away, this isn't going to be something you want to stay doing too long, but over time, what happens is if you have shoulder injury or chronic shoulder pain in your upper back, releasing these pec minor and pec major muscles will help you feel better. So find your spot, rest there, and if you want to release it quicker, you can move your arm like kind of like a snow angel fashion. Continue snow angeling, move the ball around if you want to find more. Going closer to the armpit. This can also be done on the floor. It's a little bit more intense, believe it or not. So, not spending as much time as we normally would in a class, moving to other side. This is just to give you an idea of what's in your body and also ideas of what you can do at home. So switching your sides, creating the rainbow shape, and one side may be much more tender than the other. But the pressure, think of it as almost like ironing a shirt. The pressure of the ball against the muscle tissue and the fascia will help all of it let go from its chronic state of tension. So bending your arm, if that feels okay, and making the little movements, kind of like a snow angel, so gentle, but also realizing a lot is going on here. And if you can't bear it, just back off. Just back off. Remember to seek the areas just under your collarbone too. Okay. Last few moments. Remembering to go near your sternum. And as you do this, you may feel referring sensation into underneath your shoulder blade. Of course, you're feeling sensation at the spot as well. And that is actually very normal. Sometimes that's not always the case. Okay. One thing you may also want to check out, you can do that here, is around the navel. So there's a lot of stuff that we hold here. You can go back and forth from hip point to hip point. That's another one you can do at home. And it can be very eye-opening. Tension here can go right to your low back. Okay, so that's one way to just see if that's part of the problem. Moving on to hips, starting with the hip bone and going back, hip bone, and then going back, just rolling back and forth. See how this feels. And then moving the ball down. I'm on the right hip, but whatever hip you're on, we'll do both. So this is just a little body spin. I'm spinning almost quarter turns with the weight into the ball. This is kind of a seek and find, hide and seek little thing. Moving into the hip divot. If you are not noticing anything, then you can move to your big glute in the back. The gluteus maximus, a muscle of just absolute necessity for your posture. When glutes are weak, a lot of stuff happens. So if yours are strong, that is such a badge of honor, let me tell you, in the 20 to 30-year-old sets. So if you've always struggled in your confidence about your booty, listen, it is in high fashion, and I'm not even kidding. Kids these days think it's amazing. So there's your gem of the day. So now, having explored your right or left hip and glute, go over to other sides, starting from the hip bone, moving back from the hip bone. And staying where you're like, wow, what's that? And lean into that. Something to know at home, you can use the ball on the floor and your body weight on top. It's more intense. So use this time to explore the full hip all the way around. If you find that sensitive spot, lean into it, and you may feel this like, hard to explain, it's almost like, well, I guess it's just like a letting go. And remember, this is a hurt so good thing. So yes, there's going to be sensation. Okay. Awesome. So if your shoulders are like, hey, I need shoulders today, by all means, stay against the wall, work your shoulders. This is your time. And you have the tool to do that, and it doesn't matter, right? But if you'd like to stretch out everything you just worked on, take a seat, and hug your knee in, crossing your right ankle over left leg, and try a wider stance today. See if it works. Hold on to your ankle. And if you like it, stay with it. Lean forward, feel the stretch. That's it. If this is too much, cross your thighs tightly. Yep. Or drop your foot down. So do set up for what feels best. Let your head go. Shake it. Take 3 deep breaths. And slowly coming up. Cross your thighs tightly. Open your arms to a T. Let's practice eagle sitting. Cross your right arm on top of the left. Hug yourself. Touch the backs of your hands or your palms. Squeeze everything center, like you're holding onto a tree, and then forward fold. Inhale, lift, straighten your body up, lift your elbows up. Exhale, forward. This may feel super awkward. You may feel like this is awkward. What you're doing is you're compressing a lot of lymph nodes, you're compressing veins, arteries, and when you eventually unwind your legs and arms, it's a huge flush for your system, your lymphatic system, your circulatory system. It's good stuff. Last one, lift up, lift your arm up, and release your arms, shake it out, uncross your legs. Let's go to the second side. So taking left leg, you decide which way you love it, ankles, thighs, or figure four. And please remember, your hip bones, your femur bones, these guys come out of everybody's hips differently. Some people are like this with the opening and others are close. So if you can't do something, it could be your bony geometry. It's just how it is. It's how some people are like in a circus and you're at Altus, right? The circus people, they have these insane like openings in their pelvis where their legs go out and they just can flop into the splits. And that, if that was any of us, we'd be in the hospital, right? So leaning forward, hang out wherever you're comfortable, let your head go, and 3 deep breaths. And slowly coming up. Good. Shake that out and let's practice eagle. Second side. Cross left thigh tightly over right, no space. Open your arms. Take your left arm, tap it by your right arm. You can either hug yourself, maybe touch the backs of your hands, maybe touch your palms. No matter where you are, you can lift and lower your elbows, stretching the back of your shoulder, maybe forward folding and lifting up. We'll do this about 3 times. Yeah, this movement can be small, can feel awkward, but you're stretching all of the major tight areas, your shoulders and your hips, low back. Good, lifting your arms up, unwind your arms, shake them out, lift your leg, good stuff. Let's finish stretching like the backs of your legs and your low back. So turning your chair, start with your hands on the chair, step back, step back, step back until you can lean, okay, and rest. So now adjust your feet to where you feel comfortable. And you can just be right here. If you want to go more deep, step even farther back, hold on to the chair, press your seat back, drop your body down so that your biceps are by your ears. If this is too intense for shoulders, then consider walking up back to the first position. Okay? Three breaths. And then everybody stack your arms on your chair. Or let's go to the wall. I'm not sure, I forget if your chairs have wheels on them. Let's go to the wall to stretch your calf muscles and the backs of your legs. Press your hands into the wall. Step your right foot back and adjust your body so that you feel your heel on the ground. Bend your knee until your heel lifts and then press your heel down. Lift your toes, lift your right toes slightly. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then switch. Left leg goes back. Bend your left knee until your heel lifts. Press your heel down. Try to lift your toes. They won't actually lift, but just try. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, and then bringing your forearms against the wall. Forearms against the wall. Step your feet apart. Walk your feet back. Press your hips back. This is a shoulder stretch. If this doesn't feel good, then don't go down so deeply. Lift your elbows off the wall. Slide your hands down just in front of your chest. Press your sits bones back. Walk your hands down the wall. Keep your knees soft. Walk your hands down. This is a stretch for the backs of your legs. You don't have to keep your knees straight, as soft as you want. Good, and then walk your hands up the wall. Let's end. Shake everything out. Take a side bend. Raise your arms up. Bring your right arm down, left arm up by your ear, side bend. And then over to the other side. And finish. Good job. We will see you on Friday. And next week, I will see you in person. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day.